Hey all, I thought I would do Yo Mama. No, that sounds awful. Um, so Yo Mama it's a cool tune. It's got some just nice chords in it. There's not a whole lot going on melodically or harmonically. It's a excuse for Frank to play a big long ripping E Mixolydian guitar solo for one. But it does have some real nice chords in it, and it starts off with this arpeggio on A minor 11. And the way that counts out, it's 4 bars really. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second beat of the last of those 4 bars is where they do that little bend sometimes, like 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's just kind of a nice sound to just let that ring and sing the melody over that. The verse comes in, and it's also real simple. It's really just a D over E, and since there's not really a lot going on chordally, you could just sort of play some of the melody over that, because it's just an easy chord to play, obviously. And then when you play the game part comes in, it's C. Then we have D over C. Another variation of a C. I meant to just get the A and the bass on that. So. And then it goes back into the A minor 11 arpeggiated part. The next time around, it goes right back to that same D over E for 4 bars, and then you get a E over D for 4 bars, and then again you have the when you play the game section. And then that's when the big Frank guitar solo comes in, big extravaganza. And as he often liked to do, he stayed on E Mixolydian, or we just stayed on, like in one kind of tonality. And he did like Mixolydian. And you could do this a number of ways. What I hear when I listen to the whole band is something like, and really this is an E7 suspended, and he just liked that one harmony, and so he could just do anything he wanted. He was less restricted than a jazz musician might be, where the chords are changing and you have to kind of change key with it or arpeggiate the chords and chase them around. You could also maybe play like it's just another E7 sus kind of chord. That has no third in it that way. And so the solo just goes on and on and on. And then before the tune kind of comes back, he goes to like a 2-5 progression. And he stays there for a while, so you get a little variation. Now it's a B minor to or B minor 7, you can vary it to E7. And that goes on for a while, and that could just be on cue. It probably mostly was. And then you have that kind of little interlude where it goes like, then there's kind of a chromatic thing, I believe, that the bass does in that section. And then it goes right back to the da 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 back to the those are all the parts of the tune, all the chords in there. There's not a whole lot going on, but again, it's pretty. And I'm getting ready to do a series on modes where I'm going to put a loop in there to jam over with the scale patterns up on the screen, and obviously Mixolydian will be one of them. And it really is cool to, or it's good for you to stay in that one mode and really get comfortable with it, so that you later on don't have to think about it. Like, you know how to make Mixolydian work. You know that 4s or 11s are going to be a little tense, but you're ready for it. You know, like how to resolve it, that kind of thing. And it's really good practice to just spend time in each mode for a long period of time, actually, not move the chords around, just so you get comfortable with Dorian and Phrygian and all the modes. So I'm going to do a series of 7 of those that'll have the scale charts and maybe a little bit of direction in terms of what to target or whatever. But that's actually kind of a cool big fat like sound. If you have some kind of drums in the background and just have that harmony going, you can add all kinds of outside tones, and as Frank does, and just have a blast with that. Anyway, that is Yo Mama. Have fun.